Hello, my name is JonU, and I'm gonna start doing this script for question number 1, and then I'm gonna answer question 2 to 10. Okay, first, hello Gerald, my name is JonU. I'm calling from company XYZ. Have I caught you in the middle of anything? Hello John, how are you? It's great to meet you. No, I'm fine. I have time to answer your questions. How are you? Oh, that's good. Have you attended our webinar recently or anything like that? Was probably part of XYZ community? Yes, I did. I did go last week, and I went to the webinar, and that's how I find out about you guys. Okay, that's great. I'm just reaching out to give you a thank you call for being a part of our community, and also because we really want you to know we care about our customers. Okay, that's great. Could you tell me more about your business? What are you working on recently, and are you still in the internet marketing space? Yes, I'm in the internet marketing space. I'm actually working with shoe and selling shoes retail on the internet, and yeah, that's what I do. That's absolutely amazing. What is the most challenging problem you have facing recently? The most challenging problem, I think, is how to get to customers, how to reach them, how to do great digital marketing, and that's the lack of the company. So I want to see if you guys can give me a hand and help me by increasing the sales and and working on the internet marketing. Okay, based on what you told me about your business, shoe sales on the internet, I think you'll be a great fit to our exclusive customer success program, totally for free, where you can talk with one of our expert business consultants. That'll be a help. You won't lose any money in that area. Our consultants typically charge 1,000 per hour. This is a must-take opportunity. What do you think about that? Awesome. I think it's a great. What you're telling me, I need that for my company, and that's great. Tell me what we can do to follow on. Okay, we need to schedule a call. All time works for me. Just tell me when you wanted it. Okay, next week is fine. Maybe Tuesday. I think we can have that. I'm gonna assign it and put it on my calendar, so we can meet up. You can tell me more about the company and how can you help my business. Oh, after that, talking to the client, I think all the time you have to be in touch with them, win their trust, and then after that, on the appointment, you just tell them everything about it and send them to the other representative to close the deal. That free startup, I think, is great. So I won't think the client will decline it or not take it. That will be for question number 1. Then I'm gonna jump to question number 2. What do you think is the most efficient way to contact a long list of leads by phone? Please explain my process. Okay. I got 10 plus years experience working on sales with clients in different markets, different companies. I always work, we call it pipeline. I always work with that lead. There are different leads, the ones that are in process. So I first start up by meeting them, having a conversation with them. And I also work with different CRMs, and then you just be recording and putting everything on here on paper on the system to see how it progress, how it works, and how you win the loyalty of the customers. And that's how I do. I go one by one, and always you got to be organized by calls, answering emails, and here in sales, if you're not organized, you're not gonna be able to close a deal and to do good with the client. So I work with pipelines and go one by one. Every client is different, so I'll do that. Number 3, what do you think is the best criteria to qualify customers for an appointment with a sales representative? Well, best criteria First, you gotta win the trust. I mean, you gotta sell yourself. That's what I do in sales. First, I gotta win the trust. Talk to them. Be confident about the customers. Then, when the process gets along, I mean, then you sell the product. Number two, selling the product and telling them what we do, why they need us to do better in their business. So, and after that, yeah, you sell the company. After the product, you sell the company, and always you gotta win their trust. That's first, the 1v1 communication. So different customers. One is gonna say, "Hey, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Don't call me anymore," and you feel that. A qualified customers, I don't know, on a scale 1 to 5, to see is a 3, is a good sales lead, depending on how they answer, how they take it. And after that, if you're almost closing the deal, you just get an appointment and send them to the sales representative, and that's the guy that your team is gonna close the deal, depending on how they feel, if they're ready, if they're not, if they need more information, if they need more anything. Number 4, what do you think is an instant disqualification that you stop from making an appointment? Well, the least I do is disqualify a lead or a client, because you have to be persistent. You have to be passionate about selling. I mean, most of the times, I would say from 70 to 80%, they're gonna say, "Hey, no, I don't want this. I'm not interested. I'm busy right now." And you have to be, patient and make them, "Hey, let's meet up in another time. Let's make an appointment. Where can we talk? When is the best time for you to meet?" And after 2 or 3 calls, that they don't want it, they hang up on you. After that, you can really say that, "Hey, this guy is not interested in the product," and then you just release them. But you have to be, I never do that. You have to be patient. You have to be passionate, and you have to work on it and win their trust. Number 5, what is the most common objection people give you, and how do you overcome with them? Common objection is, "I don't have time," "I'm not interested in the product," and as I said, you have to be persistent. You have to be working on them all the time. Number 6, what do you think is the best way to make sure someone will attend the call once you make the appointment? The best way to make sure is to get the appointment, to settle on Google, send them an email for them to confirm, and then when you have the time, day and the hour, it should happen. You gotta make it happen. Number 7, if you had the email address of a lead, how would you find out his or her phone number? Well, you send them an email, and hopefully they'll answer. If not, I'll go to Google, to the website of their company, and most of the times the phone number is there. If not, I'll go to LinkedIn and get the info from there. And you have to be persistent, and you get it. Number 8, what do you think is the most effective and creative way to get in touch with business owners? Well, first, if you don't have the contact and the info of that business owner, you first gotta win the trust of someone, a sales representative or someone in the company, to win their trust, and you have to be persistent. They're busy all the time, so you have to make sure they give you that time to make an appointment, to get their phone number, and you have to win the trust of the company, of the client you want, and then you have to make them want that. They need to know what you guys do, what the company do, what the product is, and make them interested about you, and then they can give you the appointment, and you can talk to the owner of the company. Number 9, what would you do if you don't get a response from initial contact or don't answer the phone again? Well, as I've said on the previous questions, you have to be patient for this job. If you work with sales, you have to be patient, you have to insist, you have to do the pipeline, follow and write everything, put everything down on the CRM system, when you gotta call them again, when you gotta send out an email again. And if you, I mean, you kind of have to not bother them, but you have to insist and be persistent. And if you don't do that, and if you're not passionate about your work, you're not gonna be successful. And I don't know. Number 10, on a scale 1 to 10, how lucky are you? I'll say 10. Why not? If you don't work hard, if you don't take risk, if you don't take new challenges, you're not gonna be successful in a company. And number 11, reach out to Aldo. I'm not gonna do that. So great. Once again, Adam or the people on the team that is going to see this, thank you one more time for the opportunity, and I'm gonna just send you the link right away. Great to meet you guys, and see you later.